Hey everybody, Cam Capital here with a video on Tesla for Wednesday, April 21st. So solid green day for Tesla, closed at 744.12, up 3.5%. Even amidst a ton of negative PR for Tesla and Elon Musk in China. So if you saw different news articles or any clips of this, there was an auto show in China and a unhappy Tesla customer whose brakes apparently failed threw a big temper tantrum and started destroying stuff inside their auto show. I haven't exactly figured out how to get the videos and stuff to switch over on this OBS, but if you look at articles this year, given China state-run media pressure, and they're going to apologize. They apologize to the customer, and then they agree to fully cooperate with the authorities at the incident. So it's some negative PR there, and if I saw different just things on Twitter that basically from the Chinese media, there was about like 16, 17 different articles and just last night and today about this, just trying to really drag Tesla down, definitely help out their, Chinese-owned EVs, which have been beaten down, like Nio and Xpev, and looks like we'll look at those charts at the end of this video, but it looks like Xpev might have put it in the bottom, and Nio could be going higher too. Both had pretty solid days, up 4 and 5%. But Tesla still the big dog, and you see here a little bit lower volume on candle day, almost 30 million shares. But we basically pushed back down into the 50 and 22 EMAs right at about 700, hit a low 698, and pushed up higher, right? So pretty solid all day, and we were able to push through, this resistance in the 730s, which we had been at. We got through the high yesterday, 737, up in 70.44, and as you see here, just on the daily chart with the graph, we're getting pretty close now to breaking down this overhead volume, basically sitting here at 750. So the next target obviously is going to be the high of this candle on the 16th. So last Friday, right, we want to get through that 749 and look to go higher. And on weekly, I think the weekly time frame actually gives you a better target here with the standard divs. And also the weekly candle basically showing you a hammer right now. Some people might call this hammer, but the tail is just a tad bit bigger than the body right now. But here, if you're using the standard div as a target, looking to hit to 765. If we can break 750, so another 2% move off that could be a pretty solid target for Tesla to end the week. If we go down to look at the intraday action, like most stocks today, right, we had a kind of a slow start, and then across the board we just took off all day, just buying pretty clearly all day here. So sell off pre-market, get the buyers come in on the break of 700, really held at 700 level, right, got down to 698, buyers come in, push this up, and then here the pullback stays above the open price, and then we take off. So we get up, consolidate basically around this one standard div away. Excuse me, I couldn't think of the word. So yellow is neutral, but one standard div line, green, consolidate around that, and then afternoon as the indices moved up higher, so did Tesla, and closed right at our high. So we'd like to see that, strength. But here on the 5-minute chart, that's basically saying we're at the 2 standard divs away. So we could get some profit taking into after market hours, but we'll just have to wait and see. If we get some solid news out of economic numbers for tomorrow. But let's look at Nio and Xpev, because I said we'll look at those, but we're just going to look at those on the daily chart. So see, Nio still similar chart structure to Tesla. If we go to the daily here, so Nio's been kind of beaten down, worse than Tesla. The charts look very similar to Lee as well. But here you can see we kind of been basing off this 50% fib 34, right? So we did have that long wick down here at the beginning of March, but essentially have a double bottom now forming off this hammer. So 326 and 416 both put in, right here at 3406. And we got some indecision in the last 2 days, and then the breakout. So breakout puts us right here for Nio, basically on the 22 and across the standard div. So we could be a little hesitant on the move, so we'd like to see tomorrow's candle, whether it opens higher or lower, to see if we can get some more strength and you'll see pretty similar story here with Xpev, right? But so if Nio can move on continued strength tomorrow, obviously the whole dollar mark 40 is going to act as a psychological area, and then also just here volume wise 40. If we can get through that, then the next wall is looking like above 41, and then obviously if you bounce off the 50% fib, you're looking for the move to go at least to the next extension, which is 61.8, and that's sitting at 41.85, so that could be a target for the end of this week. And then we'll look at Xpev. So you see here, chart's more similar to Nio, except we don't get a double bottom necessarily off the low at the beginning of March, but we do kind of have that here, same time frame from the end of March to today. Back here at the end of March, I was actually looking for this to break the 23.6 fib and fall, right? So the standard dev line wasn't there at the time, but I was wrong on the play, broke out higher, moved back to moving averages, sold off. But you see here, so this one day on the 25th, solid green buying. We try to push that level again here on Monday, and the buyers held it again. So we get this hammer candle yesterday, indecision doji, and then here solid green candle up. And so really I think we're forming a base. You can call it the base here 23.6, basically where we wicked off today. But buyers are really looking to hold this, I mean, especially the $30 level, but the low 30, 31 area looks to be holding. And then like Nio, close on a moving average, right? So we're on the 9 instead of the 22 for Nio, but also closing right on that standard dev mark. So we'd like to see how this opens tomorrow. And then just one last look at the volume from where we're at. Oh, come on, get all the way over. But right here you can see definitely here this a lot of volume sitting in the mid 30s where buyers entered on. We got up higher. Now we are sitting into some more overhead volume on resistance. So we'll look to see if we can get a increase in volume tomorrow to push Xpev, Nio, these Chinese EVs, all the EVs up higher. So that's what I got for you guys. Hope you got something out of this video. Let me know in the comments your thoughts, and we'll see you in the next one.